What you looking at?
Huh?
What you looking at?
Oh, I'm just raging on Twitter about it being another clip show.
Clip show?
Yeah, wait, Trigger is another fucking clip show?
And what are you doing, Mr. Silverquill?
I am attempting to figure out how Amazon wants me to wire this LED display.
Let there be lights.
Let there be light. I am a giant of lights. Well, I'm trying to go low carb. It's a light diet.
Well, we failed at that with lunch.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah, just raging on Twitter.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, yeah, we're recording, aren't we?
Yeah, I just noticed that you're recording because I keep on seeing the episode start with that stupid commercial, and I looked, I'm like, there's a red dot, but it's not the red dot of death from the Xbox 360.
I'll give that time.
Okay, so I guess we should talk about Trigger.
I guess.
Maybe you should. I'm reinventing home lighting.
So, Trigger! We've got Marulu trying to be Sam Spade and doesn't really do an effective job with it.
Sam Spade.
Who is Sam Spade?
Who's Sam Spade?
Who's Sam Spade?
What's Sam Spade?
That's the true mystery. I must not loop
Huh?
this enough.
What?
The detective that from Maltese Falcon?
Oh, Boogie's character.
Yeah. Pretty sure his name was Sam Spade.
I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking more of the defective. Yeah, Defective Conan.
Defective Conan?
Yeah, because I can't say detective apparently.
Yeah, actually Marulu was pretty much a defective Conan.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so we have finally an episode around Marulu, and most of it is just a worthless clip show. And we have one scene that actually develops Marulu's character, and that's about it. Where we get to see why Marulu was joined Guts.
Although we also kind of got a little development for Dave.
Yeah, we did get some development for Dave. Because apparently he likes martial arts, which is not surprising.
And he likes hot dogs.
With a ton of ketchup.
With a ton of ketchup, which means he would not do well in Chicago.
And he would do very well in New York, because in New York, us New Yorkers, we like our ketchup.
That sounded like...
What's wrong with Chicago's? Why wouldn't...
Because Chicago doesn't like ketchup on their hot dogs.
It is... There are actually warning signs. It is rude and bad for your health to put ketchup on a hot dog.
But then again, they have no right to talk because deep dish pizzas are terrible.
Well, do you want to drown in your pizza? Because...
Actually, of all the ways to go, that sounds pretty bold.
Because, yeah, Chicago, you want to drown in your pizza, sure, eat a Chicago pizza. There's a reason it's called Chicago. Anyway,
So hostile.
No shit.
I did like the scene for that did was a nice homage to
Homage.
Homage.
homage
Homage.
homage
Homage.
homage
Homage.
homage
Homage.
homage
Homage.
homage
Homage.
Homage.
I will kill you with this lighting.
That's enlightening.
Okay, but move on. You like the one scene that was...
A homage to Ultra 7 when Marulu's sitting there at the table and has the red background going on like the sunset in the Ultra 7 episode. And I guess Marulu's a he, actually, not a she. And he's sitting there at the table just like the Ultra 7 episode, and you have Kengo goes there and sits down like Dan did. They had this chat. I loved every time they would show the bowl with the Metron drugs in it. It would have the sound effect from the actual episode, and they had the what's that thing called? It's like a drill device where it goes.
Sorry?
It's kind of like a device that goes like this. It's like a construction device or something where it hits the ground and comes back up.
A jackhammer?
I don't think it's a jackhammer.
I don't think it's Jack.
An electric hammer?
But you could hear that going on in the background, which was also from the Ultra 7 episode, because it was in a construction. It was in a warehouse district area.
You don't know jackhammer?
But you could hear the.
Well, I did think it was funny that when Kengo tried to eat some of the red beads, Marlulu's like, no, please don't. And then when Restraining Order went to pick them up and started sniffing them.
And he tastes them.
Two.
But
This will make everyone super stressed. You're looking stressed right now just looking at this, aren't you?
I don't know, I'm just thinking of how it's reflecting into the camcorder.
See, this is actually more entertaining than the clip show I just watched.
Yeah, this, I mean, Trigger so far has fallen a lot, but man, another freaking clip show, which sucks because I called it.
I don't know if you want a prize or what have you.
Yeah, do you want a cookie? Actually, we got some cookies today, so there you go.
We got cookies?
You
You're
got
the one who grabbed them!
the chocolate chip cookies.
Those cookies.
So the reason why I'm referencing that is because I want to talk about Dream Dinners, because Dream Dinners is much more entertaining than...
We're not doing selfless promotions for a business in this video, except for our store, creativitybydesignllc.com/shop, where you can buy all the kinds of cool Kaiju no Kami merchandise. And I've actually had someone said that we should look into maybe Kaiju no Kami phone covers and book covers.
Okay,
Silverquill's cool too!
And
Who's
everyone,
Silverquill?
before we invest in more items, can somebody outside of the few people that have bought things buy other stuff? Because,
We've sold items.
yes,
We've sold one item.
2.
Well, your test doesn't count. We've sold one item, and that was at NDK.
So please buy stuff.
But whatever. Anyway, well, yeah, we need to get rid of this stuff before we start new stuff. But anyway, not on that. Back to Trigger, because Trigger is so eventful. Hey, I got Tiga on DVD today if you didn't see my unboxing video. So that's cool. I want to find out if Take Me Higher is the opening theme on there or not.
Wait, what was the show Alien Maru wanted recorded? And if you watch that show, you must be trustworthy.
Oh,
I was a little confused by that too.
I don't remember the show, the actual TV show title.
But I will say Marlulu was very determined to do this part of the detective.
And to point a finger. I mean, basically, you accuse Dave of murder. You're gonna have something better than you wanted to go to a martial arts show.
Well, okay. I liked when Marlulu accused Dave of murder, and then immediately when everybody's looking in shock, Jafar is like standing right behind Dave like, what's going on?
Ah!
Well,
And then Kengo's like, I thought you were dead, and then he hits him on top of the head. How would I have died?
But yeah, this was a very uneventful, lazy-ass episode that had no reason to exist.
Oh, no,
Utter
no.
garbage.
No,
Pointless. What?
I always am critical of using lazy as an assertion. For all you know, this is what the studio mandated of the production team. And so the production team did as they were told, but this is not them just phoning it in.
Already had 2 clip shows in a row.
There you go. But that isn't necessarily laziness on the production team's part.
Oh, it's laziness.
Okay, I apologize to the world. I'm not trying to really ignore everyone. I just have to say I was not overly
Well, here, I mean, I can...
enthused.
Yeah, this episode was crap. This show is just going downhill. Every week it's getting worse.
And as you can clearly see, we don't really want to sit like all close and next to each other either.
Well, that was your idea. Actually, you know what? I should sync up some music to that.
Oh, can you?
But I'm really concerned.
I'm just thinking of some Christmas music on there to...
Jingle bells, Batman
No,
smells,
not that
Robin
one.
laid an egg.
The Batmobile lost a wheel and the Joker got away.
Suddenly I need to get a copyright claim from Warner Brothers. Just because.
Well, I'm just going to keep flashing the audience. Look at me.
Yeah, so no plot development happened, other than Restraining Order stealing some junk.
So, okay, restraining order. He breaks into a building or a ship that he's had no difficulty getting into before. He now breaks in like he's in Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Comes out the ceiling. And then he hears Edgelord and Kengo coming down the hall, so he grabs the lab coat and hides under it in a corner. They come in, chit-chat. I can't remember who grabs the lab coat. Kengo grabs the lab coat. They're not even looking at where they grab it.
Yeah, he just grabs it and is talking to...
Well, here's the thing. I didn't even see that because you were fast-forwarding through it. And they were like, wait, no, that might be important information. So we backed up. And there were just little
important information. But yeah, then they grab the coat, they're chatting, and then they just walk away, and even restraining orders like, like this, hunched like this in the corner. And he's like, really?
But he did make me feel my age, because I was thinking the same thing when he got up, and I'm like, ow, my back.
Like, really?
Being crunched up in that corner.
They didn't notice me? How did they not notice me?
And then when we get to, when everybody when Edgelord and Marlulu leave the interrogation room to go to the main room, we then have restraining order sit up from underneath the mat.
And upturning it, no less.
And then also saying, ow, my back. And I'm like, well, how did you get there?
Well, he is going to turn... He did absorb Dark Trigger's energy, so really he's back in black.
So he's Lewis Black? Now I'm just waiting for him. That's because I'm Ultraman Trigger, the dark version. Fuck you too!
Okay.
Like Lewis Black does.
Okay.
Does he even know who Lewis Black is?
I know who Lewis Black is.
Are you sure you know who Lewis
He
Black
brought
is?
over a thing for us to watch one time.
Yeah.
You did?
I did.
You did?
Wow!
I feel so loved right now.
This is what happens when you get old.
My contributions are so highly...
People, don't get old. Okay.
You're still recovering, you know.
I know, but I can elbow him in a
Sorry,
chest.
Karelika's mom.
Ah!
See, well, wow. No, okay, I'm not sorry for that. He should be. Have you noticed the last several reviews have really taxed our sanity?
Yes.
Yes, that's because nothing is happening. I really want Revise to get finished sub so we can just get to Revise so we can get to something I'm actually looking forward to. Why is it the one thing that I'm really wanting to see is the one thing that's not coming out quickly?
Because it's the cell phone conversations, the text chats.
And it'll be worth it, I'm sure.
Why are we talking about Revise during Trigger?
Because I'm triggered right
Because
now.
there's not much... Well, okay, you know, actually, we have avoided the biggest reveal of the entire episode.
Yes.
The transformation of the... What do you call it? The Nandesu? The Nanio?
Oh, the Nardesi. You're talking about for the toy commercial.
Nurse Desi.
Nurse Desi.
Yes, so apparently...
I like how you went the whole army of darkness. Klaatu, Verata.
Well, yes, so the Nurse Hangover can actually transform, and the toy commercial...
I called it.
At the
I
start.
said so. I said it was going to transform. So when's it going to transform in the damn show?
Show I don't tell? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I just found it interesting that the most memorable reveal of this episode was the toy commercial.
The toy commercial.
And now to talk about how old I feel. Apparently, with this Nasagogo toy, you can link it to your cell phone and record the first-person perspective of the transformed dragon.
Yep.
Which, given that when I was a kid, all I had was like this little Spytech sensor that would go off for no damn reason.
Back in my day, cell phones were the size of...
Back in my day, we had to use VHS to get interactive out of our toys because we had to put in the VHS and then sync the Captain Power toy up to the thing.
There was this really cool horror board game I had back in the day as a kid that I had a videotape for. I felt very lonely though because nobody wanted to play it, so I had to play all the different characters by myself and have the videotape.
Nightmare?
No, I don't know what it's called.
Ooh.
Like one of the characters was Elizabeth Bathory, and then you had like all this really cool stuff.
So it wasn't 13 to then drive.
No. Oh no, it was much more high level than that. But I feel kind of lonely like right now. But then again, you kids are lucky because you get to watch a show on the internet. I didn't get the internet until I was in high school. High school!
Back in my day, if you wanted to watch a Japanese show, you had to buy a bootleg VHS of an 8th generation copy in the crappiest quality, and maybe you got subtitles on it.
It's true.
I know. Oh my
Sometimes
God.
you just dealt with it raw.
And if you wanted to watch a movie from the internet, you had to download 2-minute clips in Real Player, delete those clips to free up memory on the hard drive, delete the next one, which took about 2 hours, then watch and delete that clip, and so on and so forth, etc., etc.
Remember the days when YouTube was only limited up to 10-minute long videos? So you'd have this video is like 14 different parts. Oh, I don't miss that.
So yeah, the biggest Marvel part is finally seeing the Nurse Gesundheit transform into a toy, which granted looks way cooler than its fortress form.
Yes, I know it does.
I think alongside that, I felt like...
We had no investment in this episode.
Oh no! The entire time we're watching the episode is basically how we started this review. I'm doing crafts, he's on his cell phone, laying on me, he's working on his bench.
Well, actually, no, that's not completely true.
It's not a bench, it's a
I was
display stand.
I was also like this a lot. Was like this a lot. Looking at the part
Keep going, Shatner.
to just fast forward through this episode. All I wanted to do was hit the button and move to the next clip. I was ready for this episode to be done.
This trigger is actually very sharp.
You're gonna waste your batteries.
Before I lost my thought. All I know is flat earthers. William Shatner went into space. And sorry to say, the earth is not flat. You done fucked up. You done stupid. Fuck y'all.
Okay. Everyone out there who has still stayed and continued watching this.
Oh, come on. This is watching the breakdown of 3 individuals over a Toku show.
I appreciate your determination.
Seeing these idiots fills you with determination.
So next week, we get more crap.
And this was episode 14, by the way.
No, this was 13.
But it says 14 right there.
That's the preview for next one.
trailer for next week.
Oh.
We're right here at episode 13.
But what's that then? That's like all animated. That says GRF.
Which one?
It was right next to the Marlulu.
This one?
No, on the right. Yes, that one.
That one?
Yes, that one.
A toy.
It's
a toy commercial.
I don't know what that is.
It's a commercial of toys.
I'm confused by YouTube. Because, as you can see, we've completely lost interest in this entire review as well, because now we're staring at YouTube.
Well, actually, go up 2 and left. To the left. That's the right.
I know.
My left.
Nope.
You're both left.
My left.
Nope.
Oh, parts of plenty.
Yeah, that's my art stream, which you didn't watch. How dare.
Well, admittedly, I did not watch your art stream
Well,
because I was in a movie.
You see? You see? You see what I gotta work with here?
Hey,
Oh,
I was in a movie watching Halloween Kills.
Were you one of the extras that got killed off?
No.
Then you weren't in the movie.
I was at a movie theater watching a movie.
You poor
I
dear.
could not watch your live stream.
I feel so bad for you. Oh, the trash.
Whoa. Ultraman Trigger, the live stage show premiering today at 6 p.m. What?
But anyways, I was at the movie, so I could not watch your live stream.
Oh, look at this. Isn't this awesome? The Tiga unboxing 3 hours ago.
Only there was a website that allowed you to watch a stream after it had been completed and in your own leisure. Have you been leisuring?
She chose to watch some tattoo show that has shown that the more tattoos you have, the bigger the snowflake you are. Because they cry like bitches in that show.
Okay, but we should move on. Do we have anything else to say about this? Because I think we're entertaining the masses.
Well, I'm entertained by being offended that you didn't watch my stream.
But anyway, yes.
Oh, sure.
If
Hey,
you-
Silver, come talk on videos on our channel. We'll give your channel jack squat. Ignore me.
25 gigabytes says otherwise.
25 gigabytes that you put on your channel too.
Yeah, we were sharing the video.
You're sharing the video.
Because we both got different responses from them.
Yes, we did. But no, I am being ignored.
With that said,
Wait, no.
don't waste your...
Have him lean over. Look like we're making kissy face smacker.
Don't waste your time with this Ultraman Trigger episode. It's absolutely worthless. You can click like, subscribe, the bell notification, whatever else YouTube has you click in to support us. You can support me on Patreon at Kaiju no Kami, Facebook Kaiju no Kami, Instagram, Twitter Kaiju no Kami, the website Creativity by Design LLC.com. You can support Silver Quill at MLP Silver Quill on both YouTube and Twitter, and he's also on DeviantArt.
I'm also striking you repeatedly
And
with your
that's
wife.
pretty much all there is to it.
Don't
So
forget to
until
buy
next
stuff.
time.
Don't forget to buy stuff. Watch my
Bye.
art streams. These two won't.